How to read minds, an old man's wisdom for a young soul. Scene 1, the setting. A peaceful park with birds chirping. An old man, wise and weathered by time, sits on a bench, gently watching the world pass by. A young man, full of curiosity and uncertainty, approaches and sits beside him. Old man, you seem troubled, my young friend. The young man looks at him, surprised. What's on your mind? Young man, I don't know, I feel like there's so much going on inside me, and I can't make sense of it. I hear people, but sometimes I wonder what they're really thinking. What if I could know what they're hiding in their minds? Old man, you're asking about the greatest mystery of all, reading minds. He chuckles softly. It's not something you can simply learn overnight, young man. But, if you're willing to listen closely, I'll share a secret or two that might help you understand more than just the words people speak. Scene 2, the foundation of mind reading. The old man leans in slightly, his voice becoming calm and measured, as if speaking from a place of deep understanding. Old man, you see, young one, the mind is like a vast ocean, ever-changing, sometimes calm, other times stormy. But beneath the surface, it's filled with currents, hidden thoughts, and unspoken truths. If you want to understand someone's mind, you must first learn how to navigate those waters. Young man, so, you mean to say that reading someone's thoughts isn't just about hearing their words? Old man, exactly. The words they speak are just the surface. But beneath that, there are emotions, fears, desires, things they don't say aloud, sometimes not even to themselves. The key is to listen carefully, not just with your ears, but with your entire being. Scene 3, observing the body language. The old man gestures toward a couple walking in the distance, holding hands. Old man, look at them. Can you tell what they are feeling? Young man, looking at the couple, they seem happy, at ease, like they're in love. Old man, yes, but observe more closely. Notice how the woman keeps glancing at her phone every few seconds. Her smile is there, but it's not fully reaching her eyes. What does that tell you? Young man, I guess, maybe she's not as happy as she appears. Perhaps something is bothering her. Old man, exactly. That's what I mean by reading between the lines. The mind speaks through the body, through gestures, facial expressions, and even the way someone walks or fidgets. All of these are windows into their inner world. Pay attention to those little things, and you'll hear what they aren't saying aloud. Scene 4, the power of empathy. The old man grows more thoughtful, his gaze distant as if reflecting on his own life experiences. Old man, but there's something else that's even more powerful. Empathy. He turns back to the young man, locking eyes. To truly understand someone's mind, you must first understand your own heart. Only when you can feel the depth of your own emotions, your own struggles and joys, will you begin to sense what others feel. Young man, empathy? But how do I do that? It's so hard to understand others when I don't even understand myself sometimes. Old man, that's the journey, my friend. The path to reading others starts with reading yourself. Take time to feel your emotions, understand where they come from, and why they rise in you. Only then can you tune into the subtle emotions of those around you. It's as though you create a bridge between your soul and theirs. He pauses, allowing the words to settle. Old man, when you feel what they feel, their unspoken thoughts will come into focus, like a fog clearing on a cold morning. Scene 5, the silent conversations. Young man, but what about when someone is hiding something, when they don't want you to know what's really going on? Old man, he smiles knowingly. Yes. The trickiest part of reading minds is detecting the things people try to hide. There are ways to sense these hidden truths, even if they don't say a word. It's all in the subtleties, the way they avoid eye contact, the nervous shifting, or how they laugh a little too loudly. The old man points to a nearby group of friends sitting at a cafe, chatting animatedly. Old man, look at them. Watch how one of them is speaking, but the others are subtly avoiding their gaze. You can tell there's something unspoken, something that isn't being addressed. They might be pretending everything is fine, but their body is telling a different story. Young man, so, it's about reading the energy of the room, sensing what's not being said? Old man, exactly. People may try to hide their true thoughts, but their energy, their posture, their tone, they betray them. And this, my young friend, is the key to reading their minds. Scene 6, The Limitations of Mind Reading. The old man's tone shifts slightly, becoming more serious, as if offering a final piece of wisdom. Old man, but remember this, mind reading is not an exact science. You can never truly know every thought someone has, and sometimes, your own assumptions can cloud your judgment. The mind is complex, and we all wear masks. Sometimes, the best you can do is listen with compassion, and respect the mystery of the other person. Young man, I see. So, it's not about control or manipulation. It's about understanding, and maybe even helping others feel heard, even when they don't speak. Old man, precisely. The mind is a vast landscape, and to navigate it requires humility. Seek not to control, but to understand. And when you do, you'll find that the most profound connection you can have with others is not through words, but through silence and the spaces between them. Scene 7, Conclusion. The old man leans back on the bench, watching the young man absorb his words. The young man nods thoughtfully, a newfound sense of clarity in his eyes. Young man, thank you, I think I understand now. It's not just about hearing, it's about feeling, observing, and truly connecting. Old man, you've got it, my friend. Now, go and walk through the world with a heart wide open, and the minds around you will begin to reveal their truths. The young man smiles, a deep sense of gratitude in his heart. The camera pulls back, showing the old man and the young man sitting together in the park, the sun beginning to set as they share a moment of peaceful silence. End screen text. The mind is a vast and mysterious place. To read it, you must first understand the power of silence, empathy, and observation. Listen closely, what is said and unsaid can reveal more than you ever imagined. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe, like, comment and share. Thank you.